Welcome to Talk Like Show, and today is February the 2nd, 2021, and we got some Monday Night Raw to talk about because Lady Joe and some returns made the return from the Royal Rumble and had their match on a Raw show, not women's. It was only one person, and a NXT superstar made his Raw debut. That's pretty cool. But ladies and gentlemen, before we get that, we will talk about the 24/7 title. Peter Rosenberg was the champion. I did not really see anything on Raw that how he lost the title, but he lost the title to R-Truth. So R-Truth is the new 24/7 champion. Rosenberg had the title for a couple hours. Not bad. One night. I can't say he held it for a day because he won it last night. Well, technically he did hold it for a day, right? I don't know what time he lost it. But he lost it, I don't know what time he lost it, so I don't know. But he did hold it for a couple of hours, not like other people held it for a couple of minutes. Just like that basketball player, he that won that championship and then he lost it. Peter Rosenberg is not a wrestler. So, ladies and gentlemen, to start off Monday Night Raw, we got Drew McIntyre coming into the ring and talking about his Royal Rumble match against Goldberg and the rest of the matches that happened in that event. But, ladies and gentlemen, there's a special message to the winner of the 2021 Royal Rumble winner, Edge. Edge came out and ladies and gentlemen, he says, "What's wrong with you, Drew McIntyre? You're not all this stuff." He's trying to be a nice guy and not trying to be scared. Mostly, a lot of the champions are scared of the Royal Rumble winner because they get a chance to fight for the championship they want. But Drew McIntyre is giving compliments to Edge and being nice to him and all that stuff. Sheamus came out and he had some words to say, and then Edge says, "You have a big target," and he was looking at Sheamus, and Sheamus, because everybody's been talking about Sheamus is going to betray Drew McIntyre. Everybody's been saying that. Keith Lee said it. I don't remember who else says it, but they've been telling Drew McIntyre, "Watch out. Sheamus could betray you." So Edge walked away, and no attempt brawl between Edge and Drew McIntyre. But ladies and gentlemen, when Drew McIntyre turned around to look at his best friend, Sheamus bro-kicked Drew McIntyre. So he did betray him. So I think we might have a match for Fastlane or Elimination Chamber. It will be Sheamus versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE title. That's what I think. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Riddle. The first match, we have Riddle versus Bobby Lashley for the United States title. We got two titles on the line. Mostly it's just a hurt business. But we got two titles on the line. It was a pretty decent match. Not bad, but ladies and gentlemen, Riddle won the match. No, he did not win the title. He won by disqualification because he was on the apron and he was getting the hurt lock. Bobby Lashley did not break the submission, but the referee got a disqualification, and then he just tossed Riddle outside the ring, and then he attacked him after the match, and then we saw the aftermath. Riddle doesn't remember the match. He doesn't remember anything about the match at all. He didn't know he win or he lost or anything. He just knows he's hurt because his body is hurt. But ladies and gentlemen, he doesn't remember what happened. That was crazy. Then we had Xavier Woods with Kofi Kingston versus Ali with the Retribution. And ladies and gentlemen, Ali is keep on saying that he's going to replace Kofi, just like what Kofi did to Ali 2019. Ali thinks he's going to go to WrestleMania just like Kofi. It's going to be Ali Mania. I don't think it's going to be like that. People love Kofi. Ali is just like a jobber, so nobody really cares about him. But it was a pretty decent match. It wasn't that bad, but we got Kofi doing some sick dives onto Slapjack. He jumped off T-Bar's shoulder to jump on Slapjack. It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny, guys. It was interesting. But the winner of that match was Xavier Woods. He got the win. And then we got Miz TV, because Miz broke Bad Bunny's. I forgot to tell you guys about that. Bad Bunny DJ, while he was doing his performance with Booker T. Guys, I'm sorry, but I wasn't a big fan of this song because it didn't sound like a song. It did not sound like a song. I don't know who this Bad Bunny is, guy. But Booker T was in it. That's pretty cool. But I don't know who this Bad Bunny is. But Bad Bunny was a special guest of Miz TV because Miz attacked the DJ sets when he was entering into the Royal Rumble match. He just used his Money in the Bank and started smashing the DJ and knocking down. But Bad Bunny came out during the Royal Rumble match, and with the distraction from that, Damian Priest knocked both John Morrison and The Miz out, and then we got Bad Bunny doing a crossbody off the turnbuckles. So they want to talk it out. So we have a Miz TV and all that stuff, and Miz and Morrison says they will help Bad Bunny to become a wrestler if they help them with their hit single. But Bad Bunny said no. He says, but my friend does want to be on Miz TV, and it was Damian Priest. Damian Priest came out, and ladies and gentlemen, and then the match got started between Damian Priest and The Miz. Damian Priest won the match against The Miz. Good job for him. I believe because Bad Bunny got himself involved. Then we had the Raw Tag Team titles, Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin versus the Lucha House Party in a match. I thought it was a pretty decent match. We got MVP on commentary, trying to yell at his guys to focus on their what they had to do. But it was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed it. But ladies and gentlemen, Cedric was about to win until Shelton Benjamin tagged himself in, and he did the pay dirt. And we still have the same champions, Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin. Cedric Alexander was mad, but MVP says, you guys still won the match. You're still the champions. And Cedric calmed down there. So Hurt Business still has championships. Still has 2 championships. Technically 3 because the tag titles is 2. So they still have championships because Bobby retained his title. Speaking of championships and speaking of tag team titles, we got a no contendership to the women's tag team titles. We got the return of Naomi. She did return on the Royal Rumble, but in a normal tag team match. And on Raw, making a return, Naomi versus teams up with Lana. Another person making a return since TLC, when she couldn't fight for the women's titles, tag titles at TLC. Versus Charlotte Flair and Asuka versus Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke in a triple threat tag team match. And I thought it was a pretty decent match, but ladies and gentlemen, we got some distractions. We got Ric Flair and Lacey Evans distracting Charlotte Flair. She tagged Asuka in, and she walked away from her partner. And then a review from Naomi to Asuka's face. 1, 2, 3. We got new number contenders, and they're going to be Naomi and Lana is the new number contenders, the tag team titles. Wow, Naomi came back to the Royal Rumble. She did so well, and then, she did get eliminated, and then she comes back to Raw, and she becomes the number contender to the tag titles. My goodness. And Lana has a new tag team partner. And I hope we find out what's happening with Asuka and Charlotte Flair, because Charlotte, after she tagged Asuka in, she just walked away and tried to chase off Ric Flair and Lacey Evans and leave Asuka all by herself. I don't know what's going on there, but let's see what happens. And ladies and gentlemen, the returning of Carlito. Coming up, he had a match last night. Carlito came back. I don't think he has a contract, but he made another appearance. I'm happy that I can make a video of it. But ladies and gentlemen, Carlito came out, and he was in a tag team match, teaming up with Jeff Hardy versus Elias and Jackson Riker. Man, that's cool. But ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed it, but the winner of that match was Carlito and Jeff Hardy with the backstabber and Swanton Bomb combo. They got the win. Good job for them. Then we have Alexa Bliss and Naked Cross versus Naked Cross. And Alexa Bliss was doing a lot of transforms into the perky, happy, creepy Alexa Bliss. And the tag team partner of Naked Cross, the original Alexa Bliss, and the creepy Alexa Bliss. But she went back to the happy, creepy, perky Alexa Bliss. And ladies and gentlemen, she won the match. Alexa Bliss beats Naked Cross. Then our main event was Edge versus Randy Orton. Yes, that rivalry was still happening. But it won't happen in WrestleMania because Edge gets a title shot at WrestleMania. But, ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match. Not bad. But, ladies and gentlemen, more creepy Alexa Bliss happened. She did a distraction. She was sitting on top of the turnbuckle. And she is spitting out something black liquid out her mouth. I thought it was blood, but it's black. I don't think blood is black. Blood is dark red. Like, if you get cut really deep, it's dark red. But this thing was black, like venom. I don't know what it was, but it did distract Randy Orton, and Edge did a spear onto Randy Orton. He gets the 1, 2, 3. Edge gets the win. But we still don't know who is he going to fight at WrestleMania. We do have like 68 days, or 67, because now it's Tuesday. 67 days until WrestleMania. He still has a lot more days to tell us who is he going to fight? Who is he going to verse for the championship? I'll be happy with anyone he chooses. If it's against Drew McIntyre or Roman Reigns, I don't care because I think it will be a good match for both matches. Whatever he chooses, I will be happy. Even with Bianca Belair, I don't care if she chooses the Raw Women's Championship against Asuka if she's still the champion. That will be a great match. But I do want to see Bianca Belair become champion. I don't know if she's ready for Asuka, but she could beat Sasha Banks, and that match could be amazing to watch. I would love to see it. I would love to see any of these matches because I think it would be interesting. Edge looks like he could still give some good matches. It's just Randy Orton's a slow wrestler, but I think Edge could have good matches. I think he could still. The guy looks like he could still wrestle. Like, he doesn't look like he had ring rust or he did not lose his muscles or anything like that. The guy looks like he could still wrestle. I know he doesn't look like when he retired in 2011. He looks old, but he looks like he could still wrestle, just like Carlito could still wrestle. Well, you haven't seen him wrestle, but he is wrestling like 2009 Carlito. This is not 2009 Carlito anymore. If he's keep on fighting in WWE and come to WrestleMania, he has to fight like the new guys. But let's see what happens. But ladies and gentlemen, I thought it was an interesting Raw. I thought it was pretty good for the first Raw after the Royal Rumble. And the first Raw to Road to WrestleMania. No, last week was not Road to WrestleMania because Road to WrestleMania starts at the Royal Rumble. Now last night was the second day of Road to WrestleMania. Now it's keep on going closer and closer to the WrestleMania. And I can't wait. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Impact Wrestling as well. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. Tyler is out. Bye!